Peace, family. In order for us to really start the healing process, in order for us to actually manifest the great gifts that God has within us, then we have to strive to be as balanced as we can and strive to put God first. With most people, there's an imbalance, a mental and a physical imbalance, because we put other things first a lot of times. We put materialistic things, and we may even put our husbands or our wives first, but in reality, God needs to be first in our life. We have to also watch the way that we eat and the way that we think, because the way that we eat can cause a chemical imbalance, which can cause a mental imbalance, which could put a burden on our body, which could also slow down the healing process in our own bodies because of the way that we're eating and the way that we're thinking. When we face adversities, then what we need to do is lean on God and not lean on this world, and God will compensate the adversities and the pain that's in our hearts. We don't have to be perfectly balanced. We don't have to be perfect in the eyes of God. We just have to strive our best to lean on Him, because He compensates the imperfections and the flaws that's within us. If you look at the earth, it seems like it's round, but it's actually not perfectly round. If the earth wasn't inclined on its own axis, then we would actually feel a wobble on the earth. It'll feel like it would be a constant light earthquake, and nobody would be able to walk. And if the earth were to alter its motion, there would be no life on earth like it is today. But the earth actually is inclined on its own axis at 23 degrees and 30 minutes. And so being that it's inclined on its own axis and that it rotates at a speed of 1,037 miles an hour, God compensates for the wobble, making the earth have life on it and be able to rotate smoothly, where we don't feel the speed of the earth rotating. So if we strive to lean on God the same way the earth followed the law of motion and the law of gravity and the law of rotation, then God will compensate for our own flaws and our own imperfections. And so we don't have to be perfectly balanced. We just have to strive to put Him first, and everything else comes after that. Even the person that you love the most, God is first, because you wouldn't have that person. You wouldn't have life itself if God wasn't the creator and God didn't put that person in your life. So family, let's strive to overcome the mental and physical imbalance by thinking the right thoughts, eating the right foods, making the right decisions, and most of all, leaning on God. Hope this helps, family. Peace.